And I heard that she wanna show.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver. MP.
We want your complimentary agreement to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the words "Lakers" along with your issues and seek assistance to 55555. A member of our guest director will respond to your concern immediately.
And fans, please be sure to attend Coach Bag Day. Attendees will receive a complimentary Lakers Coach Bag. Laker fans, if you want to come to additional home games.
Up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Lakers. For the Trailblazers, they're halfway through the season and need to pick it up if they want to end strong. Is time on their side? Lakers, Blazers, just moments away right after this. Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And let's check in on the rookie race. It's early in the season, but already some of the fresh talents have started to really distinguish themselves in the league. A pretty competitive class, all hoping to grab that Rookie of the Year trophy. You take a look at Klingon. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
And he may not be a standout in this rookie class, but he's made important contributions.
Yeah, but I do like the build-up right now. He's getting up to speed. He's getting used to his role on the team, the minutes that he's going to play. And we'll see how he progresses as the season moves along.
So here's Portland's starting group. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. MP is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. And you look at this rookie class. MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
If you turn back the clock to when MP said he wanted to be a rookie riser, at the time it seemed like a slam dunk, no pun intended. But now here we are. He's going through the same struggles as many first-year players. That said, I think we may see a big-time outing tonight. The question remains, will he leave enough of a mark to accomplish his goal? I'm just not sure about that yet.
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Grant from the arc. He drops it from range.
Like seeing Grant knocking down threes, especially when it comes in the form of getting revenge.
MP, the pass to James. This one for 3. And it's Hachimura missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Henderson with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Grant. Over James. Rebounded by the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for him.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside, here's Williams. Pass to Kamare. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. We can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Grant outside. To the Inside. Kamari, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Doncic outside. From the arc. No good on the shot. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with. He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Kamari. With the drive. James against Grant. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, nice to see Grant provide that assist. He's been working on that part of his game.
Lakers trail by 3. James outside. Brown against Williams. A nice shot by MP.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Kamari. Yet to see a basket. And here's Grant from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And there's James from the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Over time, LeBron has only become a bigger three-point threat. You can't really allow him those shots. Easy ones or open ones.
Now here's Sharp. His last outing, he had 18 points. Henderson, the pass to Sharp, puts up a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
MP against Henderson. Shoots from 12. That one's wide left.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Grant with a screen on Doncic. Here's Henderson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Henderson's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Brown against Williams. And he gets that one. MP's got 8 points.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Outside Sharp. Now here's Henderson. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Lakers. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Hayden, he's checked in for Portland. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's MP after the basket by Portland. And here's Doncic outside. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The Lakers in the lead. Down low. Stolen by Sharp. To the middle. It's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up one.
You got to be careful how you guard MP. He's a magnet for that kind of contact.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Chomps, thank you. Now here's Brown. He's got 11. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Brown passes to Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Sharp with it. Vincent picks him up. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Milton is checked in. Here's Sharp. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Brown inside. He's against Ayton. MP inside. Is covered by Ayton. Brown can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Grant the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Avdia with it. Vincent picks him up. Ayton with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Simons left side. Walker for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Milton. Avdia against MP. Pass to Vincent. To the paint. The kick out to Milton. 3-pointer off the mark. Portland leading. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Here's Brown. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. For 3. And Milton good for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Trailblazers shooting well so far at 48%. Simons with it. Milton covering. Grant outside. Pass to Walker. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And here's Milton. MP inside. He's against Ayton. And MP with a basket on the assist by Milton.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Simons with it. He had a big outing in that Jazz game as well. Back to Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. You guys just can't keep up with that.
Now, here is James. He also had a big impact in that win against the Hawks. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
Here's Brown. 13 points in the game. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. No good from outside. Up top, Grant. Covered by Milton. Grant, the pass to Walker. Now here's Abdia. The three. Hits a three-pointer.
Calling for the ball and then delivering. Nice shot by Abdia.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach make.
Timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. We've got Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Brown in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Screen by MP. A nice shot by Doncic.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Portland has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Kamari. Now here's Simons, guarded by Doncic. Here's Thibault. Abdia with it. Vincent picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Kamari. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Doncic outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Doncic has gotten his third basket of the night. The Trailblazers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. And it's Simons missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Again, the miss by Portland. Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Doncic passes to Brown. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Simons with it. Now Doncic defending. Off the outside. Back to Simons. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Williams is checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Thibault.
Robert Williams. Sharp.
Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Brown's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Doncic, no good. Blazers trail by 5. Pass to Simons. Ayton against Brown. It's Sharp on the wing. Looking to end the run. On target from range. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Out to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Doncic, a screen on Ayton. Back to Doncic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Trailblazers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Sharp finds Simons. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Ooh, poked away. Hachimura, the pass to MP. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Again, Doncic missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp with it, picked up by Reeves. Simons, a screen on Reeves. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound by the Lakers. Browns, the Lakers lead by 4. Pass to Doncic. Back to MP. Muscling it home, MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Here's Sharp. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Doncic on the wing, over Sharp. Doncic, no good. Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Simons. Back to Avdia, and here's Ayton. Connects on the open jumper. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see with that form on the jump shot that DeAndre Ayton has the tools to become effective on the perimeter.
Brown. MP beats the contact. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
And here's Doncic outside. Portland with a rebound. Simons finds Sharp. Back to Simons. Ayton inside. Defended by Brown. Outside, Williams. There's Simons with a 3. Another 3 for Portland.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Doncic passes to MP. MP hammers it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in. Hachimura. James comes in for Vincent, and Milton subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Kamari. Now here's Grant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on LeBron James.
Now, hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
Jeremy Grant, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, B.A. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system, and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
Hayes misses. Portland leading. Pass to Sharp. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. Sharp's got 10.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
MP with it. Williams defending. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka says hello.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Sharp with it. Milton covering. Sharp passes to Williams. There's 1:40 left in the half. Here's Henderson. And it's Portland with another.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Brown. Oh, Williams with the block.
Well, that's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
And he makes a first.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Brown passes to Milton. Off target with the 3. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Rebounded by the Lakers. Left side, Brown. MP, a screen on Henderson. They get the rebound. Doncic passes to MP. Back to Doncic. MP inside. Working on Williams. And there's James from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 5. And the foul called on MP. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone. And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for Portland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Portland Trailblazers.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pelicans, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4. And there's James from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. Portland leading by 4. Now Henderson. Pass to Grant. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Reeves. Grant against James. Back to Reeves. Screen by MP. Over Sharp. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 points.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Henderson with it. Now Doncic defending. Grant with a screen on Doncic. Here's Henderson. The shot misses. Some solid defense from James. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to MP. Doncic outside for the lead. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Kamare. Now Grant. Check by James. Outside Sharp. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Sharp with it. Picked up by Reeves. Pass to Williams. And here's Grant. Williams, a screen on James. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half. And finally, something finds its way through the net.
Brown passes to James. From deep, Reeves. Rebounded by Kamare. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Five on the clock. He shoots it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
To the middle. Stolen. The 11-footer. Good work defensively by James.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Williams, and Williams punches it home.
The Time Lord rising up.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Brown against Williams. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. On the wing, Grant. Pass to Kamare. 4-3. The Lakers with a rebound. Brown's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Over Henderson. MP no good.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Sharp with it. Vincent picks him up. There's the three. Again, the miss by Portland. The Lakers trail. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
Set it up.
And here's Henderson. Give him 8 points now. Grant with a screen on Doncic. Here's Henderson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Henderson's got 10 points in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Brown finds Doncic. Fader on the way. Brown can't hit. Portland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Kamari. They get it back.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here. Len's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's a look at some stats for Anthony Simons.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here's MP. Vincent outside. Shoots a fadeaway. No good off the glass. Portland trailing here. Henderson outside. Back to Grant. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Grant's got 15 points.
And Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
Brown finds Doncic. Brown, a screen on Henderson. Nails it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Brown. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. MP's got 23 points. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Sharp, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Brown with it, picked up by Grant. Here's James. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brown's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Sharp passes to Grant. Sharp, a screen on James. Here's Grant. Pass to Kamari. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Kamari's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, making plays isn't something Grant is worried about, but he will make smart passes if he can.
Brown passes to Doncic. Screen by MP. Doncic is doubled. Here's Vincent. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Henderson outside. Outside Sharp. From behind the arc. The rebound by MP.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
MP outside. Doncic deciding where to go with it. From deep, MP. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
MP finds James. Over Grant. And again, the Lakers, no good. Portland leading by 3. Sharp passes to Williams. Hauled in by Brown. Well, Los Angeles shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And they double up MP. Doncic outside. Fades back. Brown gets the bucket. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Effective use of the mid-range from MP, some old school in this kid's game.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. MP's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Finney Smith. Austin Reeves is checked in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And also a switch here for Portland. Thibault, he's checked in for Grant. Rui Hachimura is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Brown in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And Simon's doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
MP with it. Avdia picks him up. Pass to Milton. Avdia against Brown. Outside Reeves. MP, a screen on Avdia. Let's go with a 3. No good there. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kicks it to Doncic. MP, a screen on Simons. Brown inside. He's covered by Ayton. Brown, that's good.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Well, Portland's shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. And here's Walker. Hey, expanding his range. Gets the 3 to fall. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Thibault with it, picked up by Reeves. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Brown passes to Doncic over Simons. And again, the Lakers, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Back to Murray. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Ayton. Unable to get that one. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Avdia with a steal. On the wing, Murray. Simons outside. Lets the 3 fly. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Avdia. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP outside. Now Doncic. Back to MP. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. James is checked in for Milton. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at James, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Avdia with it. Picked up by James. Outside Sharp. Walker for three. That shot off. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic passes to Brown. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
MP just flexing there on that finish, pushing through the defense.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 2-point game. Williams with it. Hachimura covering. The three from Ayton. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. From outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Grant outside. Williams in the post, working on Hachimura. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. James, that's good.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now. Now.
Outside Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Henderson for 3. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
Doncic outside. Brown against Ayton. Kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 6. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Sharp passes to Henderson. Sharp, a screen on Hachimura. Henderson for 3. Drops in the 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
The response there, Henderson with his own 3. So competitive.
Ayton against Brown. Pass to Reeves. And the shot's good.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Ayton. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Brown. Hachimura, the pass to Brown to tie it up. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Brown's got 32 points.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammates.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Who wants the t-shirt? I can't hear you.
And the Blazers making a change here. Kamara's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Portland's shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Williams. They set the pick. Sharp against Reeves. Sharp passes to Henderson. Here's Kamare. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kicks it to Doncic to take the lead. It's hauled in by Henderson. Well, the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Some solid defense from James. Well, the Lakers shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Hachimura outside. James passes to MP. Back to James. The Lakers with another miss. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, boy, did they need that one. Williams stepping up to the plate and delivering.
James finds MP. Takes it in. Portland with a rebound.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Kamare. No good on the 3.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Kicks it out to MP. Back to Reeves. Pass to MP. Outside Reeves. And here's Brown. Williams defending. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Grant with it, picked up by James. Now here's Williams. Henderson left side, lets it go from deep. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoot, young man, scoot.
Kicks it to Doncic. Over Henderson. Doncic, no good. Portland leading by 5. On the wing, Grant. Checked by James. And that one drops for him.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
Here's MP. That one's off. Still out of sync. Well, the Trailblazers shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Here's Kamare, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Here's Doncic. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
And LeBron's still a force inside. Size, athleticism, it's all still there.
And the Trailblazers shooting about 47%. Ooh, Doncic catching some airtime.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Here's Grant. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Los Angeles foul. Rui Hachimura. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Jeremy Grant.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. Here's Kamare. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
James. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland. Are 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, so far you're liking the flashes that Sharp has been able to show you at this level.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And here's Doncic outside. Williams grabs the board. So it's Portland picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.